And one thing we know about Kendrick, if you really are a fan, he's a storyteller. The revolution is right here on your TV. You're bringing out one of the legends, Samuel L. Jackson, who always have a dramatic role.
Kendrick fumbled the ball at the 1 yard line. That's what happened.
Man,
You see, that's what I'm saying. It don't matter what happened.
Drake.
Because they gave LA their time. Like when they was in LA, they did it LA style. They did it with Dr. Dre, and that's the Kendrick performance that I had liked. I felt like, shoot, Kendrick didn't really deserve his own show like that. He had a great year, but that shit was off of controversy, man.
You know, Kendrick gonna be Kendrick, and I'm glad he was out there representing PG Lang. Looking forward to see what all that's gonna bring. At the same time, I don't think Kendrick thinks the way we're thinking. I think Kendrick already know people gonna say whatever they say, but let me represent me as me.
All right. Welcome back to the Black Summit. I'm Brooks.
And I am Hendricks.
And today we got returning people. Y'all already know.
They are no strangers to the room.
Yeah. We Super Bowl halftime show. We got to talk about it. So, you know, we had to bring in the big hitters. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We got Green Tea. How's it going?
Fine, and you?
And we also have Quaillo.
What?
With the poo shiesty.
Yeah, man. Miles on my Let's Get Rich again. Shout out to Tev. My boy, Let's Get Rich, y'all. Go on letsgetrich.com, shop Let's Get Rich. Y'all can get y'all some fine drip. This is some nice clothing that my man got here.
It looks nice. It looks nice.
Yes. Thank you.
Got the whole thing.
You should zip it up and show him what's up. If you can. You show him another time.
It's a mash, y'all.
It looks dope.
Yes.
It looks real dope. Gotta advertise it right.
This ain't a Klan hoodie.
All right. Well, we're going to be talking about the Super Bowl. Did you guys watch it? What'd you guys think? Just the Super Bowl.
Ladies first.
Green Tea.
Ladies first.
When I watch it, I was satisfied.
Okay.
I was satisfied. And I was just happy for Kendrick. That's just pretty much me. And I'm happy for everybody who came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the Chiefs, a lot of people were saying that they were going to three-peat. And they ended up getting whooped by the Philadelphia Eagles. The final score was 40-22, I believe. 23? Yeah.
22.
So, yeah, it really wasn't close at all. I mean, at one point it was 34-0. I don't think a lot of people saw that coming.
It's like I think the Eagles let them get them points towards the end, because after that, you know, it pretty much was done, you know.
Yeah.
But I think everybody, like you said, I think everybody was satisfied except Kansas City fans.
Yeah.
You know.
Still ain't let him answer.
Yeah.
What do
you think? Huh?
You still ain't let him answer about the halftime show? Like how he felt about it.
Oh, nah. I mean,
we're going to get into that, though.
Yeah, but
we're going to get into that.
As far as the Super Bowl, though, I felt like it was cool. I felt like this was very mellow Super Bowl. Like, I felt like it was really mellow. Like,
damn, that sounds like a Kansas City fan.
I mean, nah, I didn't. I trust me, I didn't want to see Kansas City win at all. But I just didn't think they was gonna get their ass whooped like that.
I got you.
And nobody did. I
couldn't have seen that coming. Like, that was just crazy. But yeah, halftime show it was cool. It was alright. It's alright.
Super Bowl was very unpredictable. Very, very unpredictable. I mean, I lost some bread. I'll admit, you know what I'm saying? I lost a little bread.
With the light skin,
you want some money?
But I already
No. I just wanted to cover the spread. I was rooting for Philly now. I didn't care for no 3-peat. You know, Kansas City beat us last year in the Super Bowl. So, you know.
So a little salty.
They beat us twice in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I was like, man, Andy Reid, I had enough of you, you know. But I'm glad Philly showed up and showed out, man. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Fly, Eagle, fly?
Yep.
Fly, Eagle, fly. You know.
Fly like
you know, I'm not a Philly fan. I don't got nothing against them, but, dude, they defense.
They did a great job.
All them boys
defense.
They need the bonus.
Yep. What? Even Jalen Hurts had to acknowledge that. He said, yeah, you know, he said offense win games, but defense win championships.
Yeah,
that
for real.
Defense, boy. Hey, Patrick Mahomes looked like a high school student out there playing.
I'm trying to tell you, boy, like him playing Saturday League.
What?
Yeah, he was trying to get that, the 4th ring?
Yeah. The third ring.
No.
He's got 3.
This would have been his 4th ring. That would have been his 3-peat, though.
Yeah.
Oh, so they already won? They won 3 Super Bowls?
They just didn't win 3 in a row.
Gotcha. My fault. Yeah, 4. Yeah, it make it look like Patrick Mahomes showed up to play flag football, and they were playing football, boy.
Saturday League, boy.
Yeah, man. I was like, dang.
Recreational football.
I just think Kansas City was just distracted. I mean, they've been doing all these commercials. They've been doing all these different things. I mean, you look at Travis Kelce, the way he showed up. He was promoting his brand, like his Greek brand, like walking around with the sign, trying to make sure, make sure you see it. Yeah. You know, I mean, even the way that they was dressed up, like, it's just what are y'all trying to do?
Hey,
like,
but really,
this is a game,
his
dog.
His haircut was different.
I know. That's why they lost.
Last year, he was ready to play, boy. That
man should have had to fade.
I was like, is that Travis?
I don't know. I think Travis on the decline too, man. Plus, him and his brother got the podcast, and they making money off of that.
That's what Cam and Mace been saying. That boy,
he's on the decline, man. So I think Travis is slowly trying to phase out of the NFL.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying he's going to retire.
So. But in my opinion, man, I think Philly exposed them. Dude. I think Kansas City. I don't care who get mad, who says it. Granted, they won. They had a good season, but I think they got lucky because even Carolina. The Carolina Panthers almost washed them. What? They struggled. Yes, they struggled. And Carolina only had won like maybe 2 games the whole season.
Yeah.
And they struggled with Carolina Panthers, man.
Carolina, even the Raiders.
Yeah, exactly.
Falcons,
Falcons,
They've been struggling all year.
And they barely beat teams because like Patrick Mahomes, he'll pull a rabbit out the hat. And,
exactly.
And while he getting tackling, he happened to throw a pass, and the refs wouldn't let you touch it.
Yeah, if it wasn't him, then it was the refs. They was helping them out.
Exactly. So I think they was lucky, and they just got exposed. That they really weren't what people. They were hype, man.
They wasn't supposed to be there.
I think they underestimated the other team.
Who? Philly.
The Chiefs.
Oh, they underestimated the Chiefs, you think?
No, the Eagles.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Definitely did.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The Chiefs underestimated the Eagles.
But once they started getting them passes was being interrupted, interceptions, all that. You can see the look on their face. It was fading. I was like, y'all better wake up, man.
I thought they was going to start with that BS calling in the beginning of the game. I said, here we go.
They tried it.
But this was the first game they didn't buy or
they
couldn't buy.
They let them play.
They couldn't buy this one here.
So y'all believe the refs really were working
in their
favor
during the season?
During the season?
A lot of people did. So that's the reason they got booed.
Don't you know when they kept sacking Patrick Mahomes, you know how many flags that got thrown in the regular game?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Especially that one hit when they said my man hit him in the face, looked like when one dude slashed his arm when he was throwing on. And the other dude went to hit him and then he caught his mask. Now that could have been a call, but the ref didn't even call that. Yeah, he been getting away with a lot of stuff, man, during the season, man. And Chiefs, their defense, the only thing they was worrying about was Saquon. That's it.
They was worried about the wrong man.
They were worried about the wrong man. That's all they were about was Saquon. And what he did, he was able to pass deep to everybody else. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Had to put a pause on that.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, man, I thought it was beautiful. I truly enjoyed that game, that bloodbath.
Yeah, that pick six was mean.
Oh, boy. Man.
Oh, yeah.
That pick six boy,
was mean, boy.
Yeah. White dude, boy, he ran all the way back to the house, boy. I said, man. I said, boy, this is going to change the momentum here.
When he was a lineman?
Nah, I think he was. I think he's a defensive back.
Defensive back, right? And you could tell. You see how slow he was running?
Yeah.
he was running slow.
But he was running his fastest.
As fast as he could go.
Yeah, you could tell he was running his fastest.
And them boys was blocking for him, too.
Boy, they was getting him out the way, boy.
He's making history, by the way.
Yes, he is.
He's making that white history.
Yeah.
White history,
He said I got to stand with my brothers.
Yeah.
Brothers.
Hey, I bet Travis Kelce brother said, damn it, why'd I retire? I bet he wish he stayed.
Oh, he got one while he was there.
He did, but he could get another one.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, he doing Campbell Chunky Soup commercial now or something like that. Stretch out on a bearskin rug in front of a fireplace.
They're definitely making a ton of money.
They're making some bread.
They're definitely making a lot of money. They got that big deal. I think they had a deal with Spotify or somebody.
Oh yeah,
like one of the big like podcast companies.
But man,
that's what we
them
need.
Players podcasting. Yeah, y'all definitely need
when
that
they gonna
deal.
hit up
y'all
man.
deserve that deal. They should be
we
giving
need a
y'all.
deal,
They should be
man.
breaking bread with y'all instead of them Kelsey brothers,
right.
man.
Somebody,
right.
come on, man.
You
know,
see what that got him. You see what that. See, he thought he can handle. He think he can handle everything. That's the problem with Travis. All right, you can handle having a pop star, megastar girlfriend, but you can't have no podcast and all that. Like he completely distracted. Yeah, and they was on her ass too. Boy. Oh man.
Oh yeah. She got booed. Yeah, she was getting booed big time.
Yeah.
Trump said it was he tweeted said it was MAGA. Tell me, MAGA's unforgiving. Because she supported Kamala. That's what Trump said. He said it was MAGA.
MAGA motherfucker.
Do you guys think it was MAGA?
No, honestly,
or was that just?
I don't think it was
people
MAGA.
in the fan. You know
what?
Stands.
I think it was the Eagle
people.
fans.
Yeah, it was a lot of Philly fans.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a lot of Philly fans.
But there's Philly fans that are Swifties.
I think it was a mixture.
So,
man.
Okay.
It was a mixture?
I think it was a mixture, and I think Philly fans are real territorial. So I don't think they would. If they do like Taylor Swift, they ain't like Taylor Swift that weekend.
I got you.
She was the enemy. So between between the Eagles fans and the MAGA people, oh yeah, I could see some boos coming. And they was some strong. You could hear it clear too. It was like boo. She was looking at Ice Spice like
who are they talking about?
I know, right?
Like where the boos coming from?
Exactly.
How's this gonna affect your legacy?
I'm
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That girl got Grammys.
I'm just kidding.
Travis Kelce, he's still a champion too, so they can both wash each other back.
Shit, Taylor Swift got enough bread. If she wanted to, if they would let her become part owner of a team. She's a billionaire.
She's a billionaire.
Yeah, she can drop
after that tour.
You know what I'm saying?
After that tour, she became a billionaire.
Yeah, and they only showed her once. I was glad too. You know what I'm saying? They only put the camera on her one time.
I think that booing did it for them. I want to show her again.
And they took a poll and they were saying that people were tired of that whole Kansas City Taylor Swift with Travis Kelce. People wanted to get back to football, man. Yeah. People were tired of it, man.
So much gimmicks,
man. Yeah, man. You know, granted, it makes it look good for football, but football don't need that. Football. People going to watch football, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
People going to watch football. That just is what it is, you know?
Yeah,
man.
Word. Well, I think it's time to get into the moment that everybody's been waiting for.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So, Kendrick Lamar performed at the halftime show of the Super Bowl, and it seems like there's been mixed reviews. I think ultimately, everybody kind of agrees that it was a good performance. But a lot of people have been coming out on social media. I've been scrolling. Could be my algorithm, but I've been seeing a lot of hate towards Kendrick. But I've seen some love. I've seen a lot of views. A lot of people are talking about the moment when he says, "Hey Drake," or what does he say?
Yeah.
Say Drake. Say Drake.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are memeing that
young.
one. So, but yeah, I just wanted to get everybody's thoughts on this.
I want to hear what green tea got to say.
I ain't really homeboy cook for a little bit, man.
Oh, Quaillo, all right.
I'm good.
Quaillo with the shiesty. Go ahead, Quaillo with the shiesty.
Fit everything.
Quailo's on the right side over here.
Man, I'm on the right side.
Get on the right side of history.
Man,
I'm scared.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I knew I was gonna have some shit today with OVO Brooks. But
OVO Brooks, I like that.
But man, I'm all right. Let's start with the good stuff.
Start with the good stuff.
All right, so I do feel it was a good performance. I felt like to do what Kendrick did, it definitely takes a lot of training. Having that kind of breath control, running around, doing what he was doing, especially, like no vocals and stuff in the background, just straight up rapping for a good 15 minutes. That's tough to do. So I definitely give him props for that. His energy was there. It was good.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna cut you off real quick. Y'all heard what man just said? You said something nobody think. That's how you can tell the brother is a true artist. He talking about this dude vocal and able to control from the diaphragm and his breath.
Yeah.
I ain't even thought about nothing like that.
That's hard.
That's how you can tell this dude is a true artist. That's Quaillo, by the way, y'all.
Quaillo.
Shout out.
Just want to shout out. My bad, brother. Go ahead and finish on what you were saying.
Nah. So, but yeah, that was definitely the strongest part. Like I said, his energy was good. I just felt like, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel that way. At certain point in times, I felt like I couldn't understand him all the way. I just felt like, I'm like, he rapping. I could tell he rapping something, but I just couldn't hear it all the way clear. So the clarity, but I heard like on the playback when people been watching the show, the halftime show over, it sounds a lot clearer. So that could have been something that's just with the live programming and stuff at the time.
They had to edit it.
Yeah, could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been Drake. I don't know. Nah, I'm saying. But so that was cool. But I just felt like what Kendrick Lamar said, it could have been a little bit stronger, just as far as the playlist. Because I'm not saying that Kendrick Lamar is an artist that isn't incapable of keeping the crowd's attention and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying at all. Yeah. The difference between this Super Bowl halftime performance than any other one, it wasn't like a legacy performance, and that's what most of them are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a walk through history through your catalog.
Yep.
I never heard this much new cuts on a Super Bowl performance. Like, he performed a lot of songs off of GNX. I felt like it was too many, to be honest with you, because GNX was a great album, but I don't think it's been out long enough for the full masses to be on it, because no matter what the computer numbers say and all that stuff says, it's like people really know your big hits and hit stuff like that. So I felt like he could have did Money Trees. He could have did some other stuff from Pimp a Butterfly. Like, he just could have really walked the people through and then finished up with some of, the GNX stuff and the Not Like Us and all that. I felt like it was just a little bit too much emphasis on Drake, a little bit. That's why I seen on Insta stories last night, he was like, Drake's going to win the Super Bowl, halftime Super Bowl show. And I was like, dang, he kind of, I ain't going to say he fully right, but semi-right, because it's like, man, like, now you're giving people to be like, see, if it wasn't for Drake, because I ain't gonna lie, I felt like a diss record is kind of going a little bit too far at this point. At this point, like, you don't won 5 Grammys from it, cool. It was the biggest song of last year, cool. And honestly, he did have to perform it, because even if he didn't perform it, it was gonna be a problem. If he did perform it, it was gonna be a problem. So I'm cool with him performing it. I felt like he could have left Euphoria out. Like, he could have kind of left that out. And how he was hyping it up and stuff, like he was like, oh, I'm going to do this, but they might sue and stuff like that. I was like, that's cool. That was kind of funny. I had kind of
that was some of people's favorite moments.
Yeah, I had kind of liked that. But overall, I could say I liked the performance, but I didn't love it. And people is wilding online. Like, I had to make a couple statuses today on Facebook. I just feel like a lot of Kendrick's true fans, because I feel like this guy really think I'm like a diehard fan of Kendrick. That's not the case, bro. Like, at all. Like, I really don't listen to no Kendrick like that. But he's a good rapper. He's a dope rapper. But it's just like his real true fans, like, they're like, you guys are shallow. You don't understand the message. Yeah, fuck the message, man. Like, we want to be entertained at the same time. This man can entertain. That's the thing about it. Like, don't come at me with all that message and black power shit and all that, man. Man, dog, enough. Y'all about not be messaging me, oh, he's got the A on his chain for A mine. Man, come on, man. It's always something so deep. This shit always be deeper than the intro with him, man. Like, it'd be like, man, you guys don't even understand the messages, man. Did you not understand the message? Man, I understand the message. I can comprehend very well, but I understand that. Do you understand that he could have did a better job? Because I wanted Lil Wayne to be there personally. And I felt that Kendrick Lamar didn't do nothing that Lil Wayne couldn't have done. Mm-hmm. To be honest with you, people like to always say, man, Lil Wayne's on drugs. He would have been up there, man. I'm like, dog, first of all, some of our greatest performers was on drugs. So let's not just put Lil Wayne as the ultimate drug addict. Had Whitney Houston, Jimi Hendrix, DMX, Eminem. Yeah. I can go on and on as far as y'all drug addicted rappers if y'all want to take it there.
Not just rappers.
So yeah, not just rappers neither. Just rappers. So let's not just make it seem like Lil Wayne just couldn't have done it. If Lil Wayne would have got the job, I'm pretty sure Lil Wayne would have did everything he needed to do to make sure that he had a stellar performance. Mm-hmm. And I felt like the songs, and just like I said, just would have been more appropriate for being in New Orleans. Mm-hmm. I would have liked maybe some Cash Money, No Limit stuff, me personally, because they gave LA their time. Like when they was in LA, they did it LA style. They did it with Dr. Dre, and that's the Kendrick performance that I had liked. I felt like, shoot, Kendrick didn't really deserve his own show like that. He had a great year, but that shit was off of controversy, man. Like, if it wasn't for that beef, Kendrick would have not had the same year he had last year. Let's just be real, just call a spade a spade. So, but yeah, like it would have just made more sense to keep it New Orleans. Like, if y'all gonna have Dr. Dre, Snoop, and all these Aftermath people in LA doing it in LA, why not? New Orleans has a rich history, and not only that, all of the huge superstars in New Orleans, they are all on superstar status right now. They're on tour status. They're always touring. They're not really making no new music because they have a crazy catalog. Why not give these people their flowers while it's right now? Like, all of them over age and stuff like this is a good time. It would have been the best time to catch them right now. Because if y'all try to do it like 5 years now, they're going to be old as hell. I mean, like, Lil Wayne might be 50 by then. I don't know. Like, so.
That would be a sight to see.
But yeah, that's that's my take, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, my work here is done. I'll see you guys.
Not yet. We have
Quaillo he just took it.
Green tea.
Hey, all right.
We need to hear from green tea.
I think I understand everybody's point from where you're coming from. And I can't disagree. But at the same time, it's funny when everybody got an opinion and you're just one person trying to satisfy everybody. You know, you're impossible. Okay. It's really impossible. I mean, think about it. We're expecting Kendrick Lamar to satisfy the white population who holds down football very well. And they might be like, who's this dude? You know, we don't know him. Some people want the hype music, you know, bring us New Orleans. Some people might want something more dramatic and everything, bring all the lights, like it's comparing to other halftime shows. But Kendrick's going to do what Kendrick do. That's all he's going to do. So, I mean, I'm sitting here like, what did y'all expect? And yes, it could have had a little bit more because he did it last time when he was in Cali, you know? He did a real good job. But at the same time, he's coming with the message that he want to bring through, you know? So it was like, a hit and miss. The hit was like, okay, I like the setup because this is what he usually would talk about. He would talk about, hey, the revolution is right here on your TV. You're bringing out one of the legends, Samuel Jackson, who always have a dramatic role. And one thing we know about Kendrick, if you really are a fan, he's a storyteller. So 9 out of 10, he's going to tell you in the order that he think is the best with his songs. And yes, he could have picked some different songs. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But within 13 minutes, you see what I'm playing with? You know, he got all these categories and all. And he could have bring something from Good Kid, Mad City. You know, everybody would have been going crazy. But he did the best he could with the song choices they hit. And, of course, everybody want to hear his number one hit. And, yes, due to Drake and him beefing, that's what, you know, give it the juice and give it the pump. But guess what? It also would have been lacking if he didn't do it. Everybody would have been looking at him like, okay, what's the point of him being here if he didn't perform the song? So
yeah, they would have said something about him.
Pretty much, they would have. That was the whole point of putting him out there because he was, you know, hitting the trends right then. And Lil Wayne, everybody was talking about Lil Wayne, and shout out to him. He got classics after classics. But hopefully he'll get his time also because nobody got nothing against him. Nothing but South love for him all day. And New Orleans, they know they got nothing but talent. That was a beautiful presentation of all the talent that was out there, the way they put the bounce music in with the different bands, live bands to sing in the choir. They did all their thing. Like, New Orleans represent. They always represent. I can't even hate on it. And as your cousin city, Charleston, South Carolina, ain't nothing but love. But as for Kendrick, I'm proud of him for what he can do in a short period of time. And also, He's also on tour. He's getting the Grammys. He's doing what he needs to do. I think sooner or later, he's going to ride this out and leave it as it is. And hopefully, he'll take some time away and just come back the way he usually do. And I know everybody likes to reach and try to be like, oh, this mean that, this mean that. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that's all the original fans like doing that. I think some people really have time to sit on their hands and just sit there and make videos and reach to every point they want to. So I get it with that too. Like they be doing too much. Sometimes I'm just sitting there like, I didn't even think about that. Like, where you getting that from? Yeah. So it's just pretty much like, I'm proud of him. You know, Kendrick, you do your thing. Yes, it could have been a little bit more, but at the same time, it's like, yo, he gave you a setup. It's like a game. You got narration by Samuel Jackson. Mm-hmm. He did his different songs. He had his dancers, and he performed a song that everybody wanted. Yeah. I mean, what else did you want? You know? Mm-hmm. So, shout out to him.
Yeah, it's almost like, damn if you do, damn if you
pretty
don't.
Much.
And it's art. Art is subjective. Mm-hmm. Not everybody gonna like. And like both of y'all got valid points. Mm-hmm. You not wrong for wanting to do this song. He not wrong for doing like she said. He gonna do what he want to do. You know, maybe he look at his opportunity to promote his new album because they about to go out on tour, and people probably figure, hell, people done heard all the old songs. You know what I'm saying? So, and granted, true, I agree. Like some of the old songs, I would like to hear some of those too. Some of the new stuff I didn't really know. Other than that one new one, he was I can't remember that one song, but
If This World Was Mine.
That one and
Luther Vandross.
That one and then the other one turn up the music. That one of course But yeah, like I guess he's like, and then that matter of fact, and on the cover of the new album, he has that saying, was that a Cutlass or a Regal, or old Cutlass or Regal?
That was a GNX. That was a Buick.
The Buick. Buick makes the Regal. That's the Regal, right? Mm-hmm. Or is that the Cutlass?
That's it's the Regal.
The Regal, Chevy made the Cutlass. So he had that same car from
Grand National.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
and he also dropped some new music too. In the beginning, he was actually singing a song that wasn't even out yet. Right. So when he first started performing, a lot of people were just sitting there like, oh, we don't, that been in his music video also. So you already know that's hitting to more music that he got right there. Then he went back to the Damn album with some of his songs. And he performed some of that. But if you've been paying attention, what Samuel been saying is like how he was responding. Mm-hmm. It wasn't always about a thing about, oh, let's talk about Drake. No, Drake pretty much was like the exclamation point. Mm-hmm. When he started off, it pretty much been between how him and Uncle Sam have their conversation, how it goes. Because if you listen to his other albums, like To Pimp a Butterfly, which is my mad favorite, on that album, before anything came about Drake, he was already having a conversation dealing about how to deal with this country, America and all, how to deal with Uncle Sam and everything else. So he actually brought something back from his old narrative. So Drake didn't even influence that. Drake only influenced the whole beef songs, yes, Euphoria, all the rest of them. But Samuel Jackson, he didn't even have to take that point. He could have just came out like how he did his concert in L.A. and pretty much been like, oh, we're going to do the same thing we did out there if it really was just like, oh, let's keep it about Drake. And then only reason I think he really already push it with the smile and everything, and you were talking about, he said the suing and the girls were behind him and edging it on because everybody's pretty much sitting on the edge of the couch, so they want to see if he's really going to do it. And I think, like he said, it's bigger than the music because everybody knows that everybody was trying to see if he really was going to perform that because Drake has already talked about suing the the people that let him perform that. So it's bigger than, oh, let me just do it because I got a ride off of him. It's more like, oh, he tested me. I'm going to show you I'm going to do it. And then how we going to look at him then if you all be like, oh, no, Drake don't want me to do the songs. I'm not going to do the song. Then we would have been talking about, okay, Kendrick, you're not a real one. Then everybody would have something else to say. You can't satisfy everybody.
It's damn if you do, damn if you don't.
He got to hold his reputation. Yeah. And sorry, a part of his reputation is dealing with Drake. And it's not going to slow down Drake any. I hate other people saying that too. Oh, it's going to kill his career. Drake is still going hard. Matter of fact, he got an album coming out, and I'm proud that he is. But at the same time, like I tell everybody, if you really want Drake to come back at Kendrick, he can. If he want to write something lyrical, he can. Ain't nothing going to stop that. But at the same time, we supposed to tell Kendrick just to sit down and not do anything? Like, if he has an opportunity, if you had an opportunity, would you just sit there and be like, oh, no, I can't perform that song because, I can't ride on it no more. That's your number one hit right now. You're crazy.
I think he had to perform
Thank you.
He had to. He had to hold his nuts.
I don't think anybody had a problem with him performing that. Like, I think it's fine. I mean, here's what I think. I think ultimately, I think this whole performance was cinema. It was cinematic. As a person who works, we work in the industry. Like, we're in film. Him having Samuel out there, the narration, the choreography, the imagery of, the red, white, and blue performers out there, him being on the street lamp, all of these different things, the game, the controller that was out there, and and it ending with game over. A lot of it's very cinematic. There's a lot of good imagery in the show, and I think that ultimately I think he did a good job. But let's be honest, guys, he did a good job for a concert performance, because that's what that was. That was a concert performance. Yeah. That is not a Super Bowl halftime show. And I mean, it's one thing to be, beefing with somebody. It's another thing to have such a big platform and an opportunity to really show people, which most of these people don't really listen to Kendrick. Let's be honest. That's why a lot of those songs, a lot of people, unless, you really like ride for him, you don't really know what he was talking about. Like at the first part, it was like, what? You going to open with that song? Like, so, I mean, I think it's like almost like an 8 out of 10 if we were just talking about like the imagery of it. But when you talk about a Super Bowl halftime show, it was not good at all. I'm sorry. I just have to be honest. Like, he kind of messed up his opportunity, to like show people, hey, this is what I do. This is who I am as an artist. Like we should have heard We Gonna Be All Right. We should have heard Money Trees. We should have heard all these different songs. Like, there's a lot of people who wanted to hear that. Like a lot of people they have their eyes on Kendrick now. Okay? And we're all waiting to see if he can kind of rise to the occasion and become as big of an artist as Drake, okay? Because they're not the same. I mean, just listening to the songs that he was doing and looking at some of the crowd videos of like people in the stands, like they were just sitting there like, what's going on? Like it just did not, it was not really a halftime show. I mean, I'm sorry. And, I think this is his one big hit, Not Like Us. And it really showed off there. Listen, I know it. You know it. We all know it. But look at what we look like. Okay? We know it. No. We know Kendrick. But like there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that don't know who you are, bro. Like, hey. I'm sorry. They know you now, and they know that you made a song called Not Like Us, but there's a lot of people, if you walk down the street and you ask them, can you name me 5 Kendrick songs? Most of them can't. Okay? Now, on the other hand, you walk down the street, you say, name me 5 Drake songs. They're going to be right there telling you, yo, this is this song, that song.
I bet who knew. So, I bet I know who can name 5 Drake songs. I mean, 5 Kendrick songs. Who? Know who? Your nephews.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And how old are your nephews? 7?
What do our nephews look like? What does my nephews look like?
7.
What's my nephews look like? I'm just saying.
No.
Listen, I'm just...
Take the race out.
Okay, go ahead.
How old are they? 7 and what? How old are your nephews? 7 and what?
They're young. They're 7 and then 11.
And 11. So. And knew all the words. I didn't even know all the words.
Okay. Yeah, my daughter, she likes Kendrick a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even your sister, and she was like, damn, I didn't know my babies know all the words. And all the curse words too. They knew all the words. Yeah, but I mean, like, let's be honest, guys. There's a lot of people who don't know. And I think you might just be a little biased.
A lot of people are sitting there. Look at what people were saying, though. They were like, like,
I think it was
guy?
You saying it.
There was a lot of people who were like, this is kind of boring. Like, like they're telling the truth.
Hold on, were they white?
I mean,
okay, enough.
Wait a minute. What was I just saying? You just said what I was saying, brother.
I think the white people enjoyed it.
You just said what I was saying.
I think it was the black people that was hard to please this time.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, like
black people always hard to please,
and that's another thing. Let me make this point. Kendrick, I think, has gotten an inflated head because of this beef. Let me finish my point. he's gotten an inflated head after doing this beef. He thinks that everybody loves him. He thinks that everybody's listening to him. And like, he thinks that everybody's watching because he saw that people just wanted to see Drake fall.
Yo,
they didn't really ride with him. They weren't really riding with Kendrick. Okay? People were sitting there. They were just like, oh yeah, we want to see Drake fall. Like, we don't like Drake, all this other stuff. Listen, the real ones, by the way, today, are coming out and they're saying, yo, hey, that was a great performance, right? The real Kendrick fans are coming out and saying, yo, that was a great performance. Yo, that was good. Yo, he did his thing. Yo, like you just said a second ago, I'm proud of him. Yo, like he was doing, but all of those people who kind of latched on to this moment of let's take down Drake. All those people today are like, oh man, this performance wasn't it. I've been hearing a lot of people. I like Kendrick. I ride with Kendrick, but this ain't it. So like you see a lot of people doing that because they never were really for you, dog. And you got that inflated head, and you thought you could open up a show with a song that nobody knows. You thought that you could come out with the G and X. And nobody really was listening to the G and X. I'm sorry. Oh, no, like, man, you thought that a lot of people was listening to it. You thought a lot of people was riding with the G and X.
Even if people weren't listening to the G and X.
I will say,
Hold on now, but I don't think he believes everybody ride for him. He says that in the first song, if you listen to the G and X.
I think a lot of people,
he
thought a lot of people was going to be riding with him no matter
Drake
what.
Thought the same thing.
And you see, you
That's
open
why Drake
it up
crying,
today.
Walking with bullet holes. Got
Which,
all
by the way, I really
Drake crying by himself. Academics compromised. We already saw all of that.
There's a couple songs on G and X that I actually like, but
what song you like?
I'm just being honest with you.
Hold on.
Wait. Luther, by the way. But wait a minute. Let me talk about this. I really liked a couple songs off of G and X. But they were nothing. That whole entire album was nothing compared to his diss tracks on Drake. Mm-hmm. Those were next level. Mm-hmm. When I turned on G and X, I was like, yo, what's going on? Because he was motivated for that Drake beef. He was motivated. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'd rather go listen to Meet the Grams again before I go listen to this G and X. All right? And that's just me keeping him 100. All right? Listen, I know Kendrick. I listen to Kendrick. I like his songs. But, like, I just know that this is his one big hit, Not Like Us.
You know what I wish?
So I'm surprised that he didn't perform it 3 times.
You know what I wish?
But, it's all good.
I wish we had a sound effect so we could just fart on that whole long dialogue you just...
It's okay.
I'd have more respect for your statement if you would have said you don't ride with Kendrick. Listen, people lie, numbers don't lie, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, this dude got a lot of fans. A lot of people ride with him. I'm not saying everybody like him. A lot of people ride with Drake, but not everybody like Drake.
Before this beef,
I have more
respect
if you said that you don't ride with him. That's why I wish we had a font button so I could just font and shit all over that comment you just made us now, man.
Bro,
I'm pretty sure the audience fell asleep. I was busy cleaning my nails.
Did you listen to all the people today? Do you hear what they're saying? They done turned on this man.
No, they pretty much said the same thing. They said that they wished they liked it. They wished he would have did other songs.
I've been hearing a lot of people. I've been opening up social media, seeing these people.
And they were you saying he was getting more hate than love? That's what you're saying?
Probably.
I mean, that's what it looked like. I mean, like
on X?
And I mean, just me watching it.
On X?
Huh? On everything. I was on I've been on TikTok. I've been on all of them. I've been looking at what people have been saying.
Because I know doing this beef, when we post on the podcast, specifically the comments of these 2 individuals right here, every day we got likes and comments on their posts.
But you're making my point right now.
No, they were agreeing with them.
Okay.
They were agreeing. They wasn't like saying...
Because it was a takedown Drake party. It was.
You might have had a few comments who riding the Drake wave or something like that, but
okay.
And Drake don't get me wrong, I like Drake as a good rapper. You know what I'm saying? But just in this battle, man, Kendrick just messing with a lyricist. Drake is not.
Y'all realize it's February. And this man is still making it all about Drake. It's like, brother, we already saw that.
When they give you 5
we already saw that.
When they give you 5 Grammys.
I know, but like,
song, man,
come on now.
It's what America wanted.
I think we good on
America
that now.
Wanted
no,
this.
Apparently not.
America wanted this. America wanted. So, hey, let me ask this question.
Go.
Something that you guys brought up, and I will hear from all 3 of you guys. About one thing I do see a lot of people, white, black, everybody, but the symbolism and everything Drake do. Do you really think it's that deep?
You mean Kendrick?
I'm sorry. Everything that Kendrick do. I'm sorry. Everything that Kendrick does, like, y'all ain't understanding. He's very prolific and this everything got a message. You think is it really that deep? Man, Quaillo.
I really don't.
Quaillo was sleeping.
No,
you said you don't.
I thought you was talking to Richard.
No, I was talking to any one of y'all.
But
feel free.
Oh, I'll talk.
I feel
to be nice.
I feel like Kendrick, he do be having a lot of hidden messages and stuff.
But is that many like that? Like,
it is a lot of people like this. It was pretty split between like I don't think he got more love than hate. I think it was just pretty split down. It was
divided.
Like it was people who liked it, loved it, hated it. Like I feel like the like and love side is the higher percentage. Then the hate side is kind of just like in between. These are the people that just like already just ready to get on bruh back. Just be like, man, I told y'all he ain't like that. I told y'all this and that. It's people like me who actually respect his craft.
Yeah.
But like I said, I just felt like certain things could have made the situation better. But I don't feel like that's his only hit.
Yeah.
It might be his biggest hit to date. But controversy sells. Like
it does. Yeah,
that's what we're living in the current. We can't compare his now to then.
Yeah.
So we can't do that. But I don't think that's his only biggest hit, and that's why I wish he would have did certain more songs to show people to be like, man, I just didn't get here because of Drake. And stuff like that. Like I was gonna be here regardless of Drake. This Drake beef and stuff like that. That just made me prove that I am who I am, that I say who I am. Like these niggas can't see me. And that's what you be leaving out when you be saying all this other stuff. Like
I kind of bit on that.
He proved that he is who he is. Like that's the thing about it. Like let's not forget Kendrick Lamar definitely proved exactly who it is. And like all them boys try to everything that them boys said, he twisted and turned it and used it for his own fuel. Like he was laughing and saying like, "Oh, big as the Super Bowl. Who won the Super Bowl?"
Yeah.
He said Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody give him a Grammy. Got 5 of them shit. Like so. I mean, stop playing with Kendrick now. I ain't gonna lie, like, cause when it comes to competition, like.
Then he won a Pulitzer, didn't he?
Yeah. He's showing proof. Yeah, he's heavily accredited.
I just think Drake really barked up the wrong tree.
Yeah, and
really
and he did the whole Black Panther soundtrack. Something that your man never did. He never did nobody's soundtrack.
Drake don't want you to free the slaves.
Nah, he don't want you. He said.
To be honest with you, I really think that.
Go ahead.
Say if it was J. Cole, I think J. Cole would have given him a better battle than Drake did in a rap beat.
J. Cole and Drake is more equally matched.
You think so?
We talking about J. Cole and Kendrick?
Yeah, J. Cole versus Kendrick would have been.
I'm not saying who would have won. I think J. Cole would have given a better. Not saying that Drake didn't put his best foot forward, you know what I'm saying? But
J. Cole,
I think J. Cole
you kind of making me guys.
J. Cole nice, man.
He's nice.
J. Cole
man,
nice.
J. Cole, he kind of ruined it for me with how his whole approach to that. Like,
well, I get that. But let's
weak as hell for that.
Think
I'm
about
not even gonna put him in the boys' conversation.
On the hypocritical, just of his lyricism. I really think J. Cole would have given a better. This outcome probably wouldn't have been the same if it was J. Cole.
Well. If it was a fifth way, I'll be fucked up. So
I mean, I don't think J. Cole really got it in him to do that stuff. To be honest,
I'm with you on that.
And I mean, I'm a J. Cole fan, by the way, and I don't think he's got.
Well, he admitted he didn't have it in him. That's why he bowed out.
I think that ultimately, I think
he said it wasn't in his heart to do that.
Yeah, I mean,
y'all talking about the heart. I think you're talking about lyrically. That he would have came more better, lyrically. But heart wise, Drake got him beat with that.
Drake got a lot of heart.
Yeah, he do have a lot of heart.
All three of them boys.
He do got heart.
Because he took on a lot of people. He did. I'll give him that all day.
Yeah.
I don't know where everybody else came from. I was like,
the kind of mistake. The kind of mistake Drake made. Kendrick is not Meek Mill.
Yeah.
That's two totally different animals.
Yeah.
That's not Meek Millie.
Yeah.
This is K. Dot for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's two totally different things. It's the same way some people say, dude, do not mess with the white boy. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Eminem. They said, dude, do not go against the white boy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Regardless of how much Kendrick sells and how much Drake sells. Because Kendrick is more considered a conscious rapper?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, and obviously, conscious is not going to cross over as much as...
But he's the highest selling conscious.
He is, true. Facts.
He's
right?
He's done the greatest out of all of them, out of all the Commons, the most deaths, and all them guys like that.
No. I give OVO Brooks a little bit of leeway. Yeah, on the radio, you're going to hear more Drake songs. He got more party songs. Mm-hmm. You will hear some of Kendrick stuff like that. And and some credit to him, you got to be a fan of Kendrick to really get into that stage of music or that genre of music like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not really a party. You know what I'm saying? Like remember that one song, If These Walls Could Talk?
Yeah.
I really like that jam, you know what I'm saying? That was a different vibe, but most of the stuff is not really nothing you going to dance, like, it's a vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I mean, like,
Drake stuff more is a party, like, you can really, like,
I don't want people to think that I got it twisted. Like, when I was talking about people that look like us are usually... No, there's a lot of rap fans who, you know, are Caucasian, who listen to rap and who listen to Kendrick. And, you know, I think that what I'm trying to say is that, like, Drake is bigger than all that. Like, he is pulling in people from all different genres, all over the place, all over the world. And he's just that kind of an artist. And he's being able to not only be a singer, but he's also able to rap. And that's kind of what he wanted to go off of. And it's really unprecedented what we've seen from him. Unprecedented. We'll never see another one like this. And so...
Do you think it's because Drake is white?
No. I mean, nobody wants to talk about how, like, J. Cole is white, but, like, a lot of people give J. Cole more props than they do Drake, right? And when it comes to the culture.
Because J. Cole don't sing.
Because he's American.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, he is American.
Yeah,
so,
think about it.
You know, but, I mean...
No, Drake is a phenomenal. He's a big artist, man.
Yeah, man.
You can and
Drake's he's gonna be fine.
Even though he got annihilated in this beef, which I think would made it worse when he went out and put out those lawsuits or those petitions.
How you feel about that?
Those petitions
about him putting.
He was glad.
Like how he's responding.
He was glad he did.
I mean, like, listen,
he was happy.
Nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to hear this.
He was so happy.
But I mean, like, he's such a huge artist that. I mean, really, the only thing that you can think about is, what does that remind you of? Who also, when they were really big, sued somebody, sued the label, because, you know, they were in a contract dispute. Okay. Who also did that?
Who? Tell us.
Michael Jackson. But nobody, listen, okay.
Two different
they're going to say it's different because it's Drake, right?
It is different.
They're going to say, oh, you know, like... But everybody was with Michael Jackson on his fight.
No, man, it is different.
But it's okay.
It's different.
Anyways.
That's the same thing happened with Prince with the name becoming an artist.
Exactly.
Man. No, that's different, man. Nobody dissed Michael Jackson.
Thing.
He wasn't in a beef. He was going at publishing rights and things like that.
So what situation you're using as an example, what Michael did?
Michael wasn't in no rap beef. Oh no, excuse me.
No, I mean, like when he's
not in a rap beef. I'm just talking about him.
But
he was at war with the people,
label,
his
Sony.
label.
Sony.
Yes, and that's what Drake is.
Yeah,
that he's at war.
So you're pretty much saying
and
that
so the industry is really coming after him. Yes, that's why we're
I just making sure
because
there's two different things. Yeah. Like I don't know if you're agreeing with suing for the NFL or the label because there's two different lawsuits.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, you're asking me what did I thought about the
yeah, all of them. So I can understand where you're coming from about dealing with the.
That's how you know Drake is a true white man. I'll sue. I will sue your ass.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Michael Jackson? Y'all
ain't no y'all. That's
unbelievable.
We ain't saying nothing about him being white.
Drake is suing somebody for the benefit of only himself, dog. Like he's not thinking about
that's what I'm saying.
He's not thinking about taking back independence or helping the artists. Like he's not on a mission that Michael Jackson was.
Thank you.
Somebody pissed him off. He lost a piston battle.
Yes.
And
he's just trying to. Before this, though.
He's trying to. He wasn't trying to sue before.
He wasn't trying to. That's his label.
He was at war with the label before then.
He petitioned
they just gave
the
him
label.
$500 million. What war?
They was at war with
Listen,
they must be funding the war.
In a suit, he petitioned the label saying that, hey, I know we was in a beef, but why is his song doing so well? Y'all using bots to push his song out. You know what I'm saying? But don't they do the same thing for him?
They do.
What are you talking about?
They already admitted that.
That's why he
matter of fact, he's
label.
supposedly leading right now on Spotify, the same people that he was blaming.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he used Spotify the same way. He gets bumped up all the time.
Two totally different type things with a lawsuit.
They both playing the same
with
game.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, not like us just killed everything that he was talking about.
That's what I'm saying, man. But you bringing up Michael like that, you made Michael moonwalk in his grave by you saying some stuff like that. That's two totally different things, man.
That is two totally different things.
Totally different things,
I mean, listen.
Oh my gosh. Drake, my man,
y'all don't give him any props just because he's from Canada.
I give him props.
And he's half white.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
And
I give him
props.
Go
ahead.
You and academics would be great.
There you go. I used to call him academic junior. There you go.
Because I ain't gonna lie, because academics, like I just want to be like that fan that's on academics. Like, dude, what has Drake done for you? Has Drake invited you to his house and stuff like that? And he was like, well, no. He's like, well, dude, what are you doing all this for? Like, you breaking up happy homes. You talking about LeBron cheating on his wife. You talking about you done leaked this man playlist. For what? What is wrong with you? Like, he rides so hard for Drake. Like, and that's what I be hearing sometimes from Brooks. I be
but
like,
listen, y'all know who my favorite rapper is.
Drake.
Drake. His favorite rapper ain't Drake.
It's Kanye.
Yeah.
But damn, boy.
You mean Crazy?
Yeah, he is crazy, and he's been wilding out too. They said that on Charlamagne.
He's on that stuff.
Charlamagne said he jealous of Kendrick moment. He said he wished that this moment was his moment. He said that this year he gonna win 20 Grammys and then he gonna perform at the Super Bowl. It's not gonna happen.
No, Jay-Z ain't gonna put Kanye on that stage.
Oh, no.
Kanye might come out there butt naked. He don't tell him what he gonna do.
I would feel Kanye more than I feel Lil Wayne fucking up.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Kanye might turn that shit into like a whole speech, be like, y'all thought y'all was gonna hear some music. Y'all about to hear me talk for 15 minutes.
Yep.
I ain't getting paid for because they don't get paid for the Super
No,
Bowl.
they don't.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like shit. It's like
that's promotion for yourself.
Yeah, for your catalog.
Yeah, and that's why I said that maybe Kendrick was probably trying to promote his new album and the tour.
I was forgetting to bring that up.
This isn't the place to do it. I mean, like,
this wasn't the place to do it. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta let us know. You gotta let the people know who you are.
Yeah, this ain't the pop out.
I can't say, man. I can't say.
Let the people know who you are.
At the same time,
that's what that's what he should have done.
I can't say that, man. And at the same time, I'm not saying y'all not wrong for wanting, you know what I'm saying, some other songs too. I feel you. I be like, damn, he ain't did this song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least the stuff I kind of know. I know. I heard some stuff from the new album. I don't know all that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But but at the same time, like she said. You know, you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't fault him for promoting this new stuff either. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree. It could have been more. It could have been more.
If he had done the stuff he was supposed to do, we would have been sitting here going, plus not like us. We would have been saying, yo, this was great. This was dope.
I don't think you would have been saying
I don't think you would have been saying that either way.
He made it all about Drake in the end.
I guarantee you. He did that old stuff. Why are you doing whole shit?
No.
What about the new shit?
I think
you already know that old shit.
I think Kendrick had to say something at the end. I'm glad that he did. They not like us, because pretty much he's just saying, I don't care if you suing, I don't care if you're saying this. Exactly. I'm going a different way right now. He's not even part of TDE no more.
Yeah. I'm okay with him doing that like us.
But at the same time, he's on a different mental right now. Everybody think he's just on this, I'm a rapper, I have to prove this stuff to Drake. He's finished with that. If you've really been paying attention, because I gotta be this hardcore rapper. I think he's proven whatever he needs to be. But on his jacket, he was representing PG Lang and all that. He's trying to move to a new chapter.
I probably would have said that if he didn't have Serena out there.
Come on now.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. What y'all expect from him?
I'm saying Serena.
Like, stump on him while you can stump on him.
But I'm saying,
it's his platform right now. He uses it to do it.
Serena of all people, too. Like,
I
would've
I didn't know she used to date Drake.
Come on now.
Yeah.
And it's like, she got a husband now, so I'm like, damn.
So he's a date Drake?
Yeah.
But Drake is a whole.
So
wait. Let him say it. Hey, listen up. Go ahead.
No, like, I'm just saying, like, if I was her husband, I'd be like, damn, like,
yep.
Why are you doing this?
She got a whole husband and family.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing this? You tripping? Like, you ain't gotta be
Let me tell you something. Her husband is a white man. White men don't lead off ego. That man's secure.
Yeah, he's white.
Yeah, he's white.
That's why she getting white.
White men don't. White men. You said that's why she was.
Yeah, she getting lighter. She done bleach her skin. She tripping too.
And another
thing. I felt like he could have had a better opportunity to have guests on, the halftime show with him.
I agree with that.
And why wasn't SZA singing one of her own hit songs? Like, yo. Like it's SZA, you guys
it's not about SZA.
I know, but listen, guys, have you watched other halftime shows? Yeah, they bring them on, they let them play a little snippet of their own songs.
I got you.
Like they should have let her do her own thing that wasn't a part of their song together. Come on, like it's a halftime show.
I just think, man, you're damn if you do.
Have another guest and then have somebody else come on and do their song. She could have just done her song.
But you know what? At the end of the day, Kendrick and Drake winning. You know why?
Yeah. That part.
Because we sitting here talking about their ass.
Yeah.
And we begging
both of them.
And we need some sponsorship.
I see one of my friends. She said on Instagram. She said on Facebook. She was like, well, y'all go and do the halftime show then. I said, oh, shit. I said, well, she bad. I said, man, but listen. I'm like, granted, everybody can't speak because most people is not going to be in that position. Mm-hmm. But I feel like when stuff is done publicly, the public has the right to speak on it.
That's true.
You can't call nobody a hater or nothing like that for how they feel. You just got to listen to them, you know what I'm saying? It's some stuff because like with Brooks, his take of it, he just trying to always put Drake on the top. But I be agreeing with a lot of stuff he be saying. It's just that once he gets to like, that's why Drake. No, see, this when I leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, both of them boys are great artists, fantastic artists. Even in the midst of Drake losing, he's still winning he's a worthy opponent at the end of the day. Like he wasn't no slouch. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It wasn't one song that took him out, you know what I'm saying? It was a back and forth, and Kendrick just on top, but I definitely think he definitely need to move forward and just focus on his legacy more than just because a little bit of hype did get him there. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was hype on both sides of the Super Bowl. It was hype on Kendrick and it was hype on the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of hype. A lot of hype got us here. Mm-hmm. So, and low-key, the year's been getting hyped out, even with Jello Bell, with his, I swerve in that corner. Man, people don't even like to see him perform that song. They just like the song, you know what I'm saying? So they get that boy all that $5 million, $7 million, however much money, just for that song.
Oh, you talking the ball.
Yeah, people don't
still ain't heard that.
And people don't even like to see him perform it. Like, when he performed it for the first time, it's like, hype.
They give him that money off of one song?
Hype.
I still haven't heard it, man. You got that link? Send me that link.
Anyways, you know what I'm...
Don't believe the hype. In the words of Public Enemy, don't believe the hype. Not
I
want
to hear the track, man. I can't speak on that.
This just had me thinking,
sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Like my boy Chad like to say, sometimes the juice is not worth the squeeze, man.
I was just thinking about, dang, this would have been such a good halftime show if it was Drake.
If it was Drake, I know. Hey, so how would
Drake would have showed up and showed out. Hey. He would have brought out Lil Wayne.
But seriously, real talk. How Nicki, you would have feel, right? Say
Rihanna.
If he'd end up bringing Drake out there and it was doing not like, would you have thought though? His overall show, you'd still felt it was lackluster.
I mean,
wasn't that good of a show?
I'm always about making peace, so I would have liked that. I would have liked to see.
So you thought the show was better, regardless of everything else that you had fault with. You thought it would have been better if he'd brought Drake out.
No, I mean, again, like it's a show, man, and it's your opportunity to really show people your music. And, I think he just missed an opportunity because, he wanted to kind of give a message.
Yeah, it was more so about him.
And it's okay with the messages, the messages are cool, but, do that at your concert.
I can't say he missed opportunity.
This is the Super Bowl halftime show. I got a couple drinks in me. I'm feeling good. I'm waiting for you to come out and show us. Show us that you can be number one.
I have to disagree.
Show us that you can be the one on top.
Exactly. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
It's years.
13 minutes.
I don't know, man. This is
less than 13 minutes to perform.
He ain't even changed clothes.
Yeah, exactly.
Just straight get to the point. Be off the
exactly.
Came in there, boy, looking
this
like
is a
Fast
fumble.
and Furious, boy.
You're right. I thought he was going to triple the bell bottom jeans.
Came looking like Dom, boy.
There's plenty of times Drake had fumbled while he had his own concerts. People booed him and did all kind of stuff, but he still bounced back. But I think that's what comes with fame, though, and your popularity. There's a thin line between love and hate, and people who know you and who don't. But at the same time, I don't think Kendrick thinks the way we're thinking. I think Kendrick already knows people going to say whatever they say, but let me represent me as me.
Kendrick said
if he came out trying to be all other stuff, we would have been looking at him like, bro, what you got going on?
Kendrick fumbled the ball at the 1 yard line. That's what happened.
You see, that's what I'm saying. It don't matter what happened. Only way you like it if Drake been out there. What he do?
All of that.
Yes, please.
Come here, Drake. Please.
Fumbled the ball at the 1 yard line.
You're great.
What he do to Drake? What he do to Drake?
Kendrick. Listen.
Is it deep enough? You want me to get?
Y'all gonna get us banned, by the way. Let me say this.
Even before the people want to go crazy on Kendrick.
Kendrick isn't ready to be number one.
I never seen a D-Rider so hard in my life.
Kendrick could have been number one.
That's a D-Rider right there.
This was his opportunity, and he fumbled the ball at the 1 yard line.
Oh, my God.
Hey,
it's okay.
So put in the comments if y'all think that Kendrick fumbled, or you think it was a good performance. You know what I'm saying? Let us know in the comments. If you think Brooks is a D-Rider,
he ain't ready.
Let us know about that in the comments.
What
he do? How you do it?
He waited for us for so long to put out an album, and it was just okay. 2 songs on there that was great.
Dang, it's hard to beat this dude from Cali.
That's what I be saying. Boy.
Right, by the way, a lot of people are coming out and saying, "Oh, this was West Coast. No, West Coast was 2 Super Bowls ago." Okay, all right, stop it.
He still rep.
This is not one of the greatest halftime shows. I've been seeing a lot of people say that it's not one of the greatest halftime shows. It's not even top 10, guys.
I never heard nobody say it's the greatest.
Can we stop that?
I did see some people say that. I was
like, a lot of people saying that.
What was the greatest? What was the greatest? What was the greatest halftime show?
It ain't West Coast. It ain't all this other stuff.
What was the greatest halftime show?
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson.
Okay, look at him.
You leave me hanging? Don't leave me hanging, man. Don't leave me hanging.
Like he rubbing his lip. Janet Jackson.
The way he said.
I still dream about it.
I was a young man.
I was saying, put the mask on. He said, Janet Jackson. And he was out of breath when he said it. Janet Jackson.
Like rubbing his eyes.
Janet Jackson. But no, y'all know what was the greatest halftime show ever? It was Michael Jackson. The first.
Yeah.
When he popped out there, that was unexpected. Michael Jackson by far
Prince.
And they said that Prince was the second because it started raining through his performance.
Yep. It rained on Purple Rain.
They thought that was part of the show. You know what I'm saying? So Michael Jackson was the great. He was the first ever halftime show performance. Yeah. That's when that Pepsi, the old Pepsi generation.
I like that West Coast one. I felt like that was like probably one of the best.
Yeah, that was hard.
That was dope.
That's why I would consider that like top 3 or top 2 even.
That was hard.
For
sure.
Hip
hop.
It had Mary J. Blige,
that
was a peak
50,
time.
Eminem.
That was peak.
That's probably the best one.
Bruno Mars did his thing. The Weeknd did his thing.
Yeah. Nah, the Weeknd one was soft.
You don't think the Weeknd was good?
No.
I think the Weeknd was good. I'm gonna tell y'all.
That was garbage.
Who y'all ain't on who was good, man? It's probably a little bit before your time. The Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, okay.
Y'all didn't know that? I said, damn, them boys still got it, man. Yeah. They was killing it too.
Yeah, I like the Red.
Usher did his thing.
Yeah.
Because he brought Alicia Keys, right?
Yeah, that was hard. That was hard.
Even though they say Alicia vocals are a little off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was on, boy. She was on.
Katy Perry was good.
I would have been on.
Katy Perry. He laughed when he said that.
Didn't John Mayer do the Super Bowl one time?
He probably did. He was probably like a side person. Yeah.
Coldplay did it one time, right?
Who?
Yeah, the Coldplay one.
Yeah. Coldplay.
I actually can't remember the Coldplay one.
Yeah.
When Nelly came out, that was with the Janet Jackson one.
No, that was your Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake was Janet.
With Janet Jackson.
Okay. Justin ripped it off.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
Which they claim it was a wardrobe malfunction. I said, man, that ain't no damn malfunction.
That was Justin.
On a Sunday.
And we saw that live in living color.
Justin just was.
I remember when I was
on the internet and they blowed it up big.
Yeah.
Because I did
Justin
too.
just couldn't resist, man.
He couldn't. Hey, we all blew it big and we tried to lick the screen. We all tried to lick the screen.
He just blacked everybody out, boy. He was like, man,
what kind of podcast is this?
I know, right? What's going on?
I started
it's on that side. That's on the Kendrick side over there.
You licked that screen.
You see the Drake side. We're respectable on this
side. I know Quaillo licked the screen.
That's that Kendrick side.
Quaillo probably still lick his phone now. He getting the car. He probably kissing. Hey, that's part of his.
Hold up. Pause it right there.
He lick it. He kiss it every morning. Thank you, baby.
You looking at us like, how y'all know that?
That's on that Kendrick side. That's on that Kendrick side. You see? We keep it respectable on the OVO
Look, zooming
side.
in. And then, zooming in.
October's very own.
And then it dawned on me. I didn't register. He kept saying, Janet Jackson. Until you started laughing.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
All right. It's just over here. No, I'm scared. That's respectable.
Because we don't love Drake. Like you just said, you know? You love Drake. Man. You love Drake and a freak off way.
All right, so listen. You guys have to admit that it was hard, Pause. When he came out with the sweater with the bullet holes in it and the smoke.
Who?
You like that?
Yeah, that was hard.
Who came?
I know a lot of people said that was corny.
Who?
But listen, Drake did.
When did you do that?
All these people been coming at his concert. At his concert.
Yeah,
it was recently.
You be buying his concert and stuff?
No.
Yes, you do.
Bro, I'm on TikTok.
You have to see the video.
Hey,
people were posting it. It's on social media, bro.
His ass be in front of TV like this.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
It's on social media.
But nah, Drake, that shit was dumb to me, man.
And you know what? That's right, an old thing with Kendrick too. What? Y'all always talk about old Kendrick fans not letting it die. He ain't letting it die either.
No, I think
like he's really taking it hard. Like
he's not
like he got to prove like
he ain't talking about Kendrick.
No, he don't have to talk about, but we know what it.
Forever.
He been sending out shots and saying little things.
Kendrick,
he's still
say Drake.
I feel like
I heard you like I'm young.
What you supposed to say? It's a song.
I feel like the world.
Say Drake.
I feel like the world is purposely fucking with him though right now. Like the world is really fucking with Drake. Like I think he was in Australia and they was playing one of his songs. I just seen the video. He was.
Yeah.
I said, damn, they playing Kendrick Lamar and like you
and
can
the
tell
guys
because it's like they singing it and it's like he's in the background. I'm like, damn.
But you know what?
I said that's crazy.
Let Brooks tell it. It don't leave America. You just say they playing in Australia.
Man,
let him tell it.
What are you talking about?
You just saying they don't play Kendrick, and you just said Kendrick. Nobody know who Kendrick is. Didn't you not say that?
Everybody love rap beef, but yeah, and them folks pretty know. They know who Kendrick was.
I think there's a lot of Kendrick fans out there. I think it's just he's not the mainstream. We have to admit that. Like,
well, that's true. You're right. He's not mainstream.
Even with how big this song is,
he's mainstream, but not like mainstream.
There's still a lot of people who don't know who he is.
Well, Drake.
There's a lot of people who don't know who Drake is too.
Yeah.
But you know.
But there's no way you can talk about Drake without bringing up Kendrick.
But Drake is more
like it's done.
Yeah.
So it's like
you know what?
You can talk about Drake all day, but somebody's gonna bring up that conversation.
And to be honest with you, man, I think really, even though
it works both ways.
Even though he got you know, pummeled in this battle, it still boosts both of their careers.
Yeah, I just feel like right now the order is like it's like Kendrick, Drake, and then Cole.
I think what happened was we caught Kendrick at the time when he's starting to go down a little bit.
Oh my God. You are such a liar.
No, because all right. No. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Huh? What did you say? What did you just say?
Go ahead.
I mean, I just think that when I back in the day when we used to listen to Kendrick, it was like, oh man, he's gonna put out another album, and you would go to the album and it would be great. Okay, and listen, I mean, Drake's not his stuff isn't without reproach, but like I just think that Kendrick can't do that anymore. You know, like. I think that like
can't do what anymore?
Make good music.
Make No, I think he can still make good music.
What are you saying? Can't do what?
I just think that his music isn't hitting the same as the way it used to.
Really? After all this?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
man. Like,
Well, he on a different energy
damn,
right now.
huh?
I said he on a different energy right now.
He is on a different energy, but I mean, like, it just ain't hitting the same.
Maybe
hitting the same.
Maybe it wasn't never hitting for you.
Mr. Steppers and all this other stuff.
It wasn't hitting for you, man.
I can't. I mean,
you want more of a party vibe, right? That's what you want more
I don't even have to have a party vibe.
Because when y'all, is it safe to say Drake music more of a
it's more for the masses.
Yeah, more of a party vibe. Like you can actually play it. You not saying you won't play Kendrick music in the club, but most of majority of Drake songs you would play in the club.
So y'all think he's at a high point in his
like
career? Like
Kendrick?
Kendrick, the next album's gonna be like the greatest one he's ever done.
I don't think so.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, we'll say it.
I think it's a different.
Is he like?
I think it's a different. I don't think he's in his prime right now. He's not in his prime.
You think all this on the same level?
But he's still killing it though right now.
You think everything's on the same level? All his albums?
No.
What
do you mean?
No, I'm saying you say he can't make. You thought some Kendrick album was here, and some are better than others.
I think that probably like 2017, he was like on another level.
Where he still kill it.
And I think like the last few albums haven't really gotten to that point. By the way, I think that controversial again. I think that J. Cole used to be like on top of it. And like now, every time I listen to a J. Cole album, I'm like, I still fuck with you, but like I can acknowledge that you're not who you used to be.
It don't get you as moist as a Drake song. That's what you're saying?
Oh my God, this guy's still going. This guy's still going. But and I can admit that even Drake. I can admit that even Drake is like not as he used to be. We'll see what happens with this next album.
Yeah. Well, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do you look for a different type of level with Drake with his next album coming out? Because he already said it's gonna be like some sexy music.
There
you go. And I didn't want to say too much. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
That's his con. He hasn't evolved as an artist. Most of the Young Money, Cash Money,
you think he has?
They haven't really.
That's why people say I miss that old Drake. People been saying
the old Drake was
because he was rapping.
Yeah, old Drake was.
That's the thing about it. He was rapping.
No. He was.
So let me ask you this then. So you don't want them to. You kind of want them to stay the same. You don't.
No, I don't want them to stay. I want them to evolve.
Yeah, that's the best thing.
I want them to evolve.
I don't think Drake evolved. I think Drake evolved into some shit that wasn't him. He started talking more tough as he got more money.
Because
he
started adapting other people's lifestyles.
When people come after you got to say something.
He don't have to say slime and gang and
I know, right?
all this other shit that's not him. He don't have to do none of that. Like you could tell when somebody hanging around certain people.
True.
And
when he went to Atlanta.
And the shit just started adapting on him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing with Kendrick.
That's what Kendrick said.
And that's the difference between Kendrick. For real, like Kendrick, it's always gonna take him longer. People like him. It's always gonna take them longer because when you're authentic to yourself and you're true to yourself, it's gonna take the ride's gonna be a little bit longer. But when you can when you can be trendy and move with the trends and stuff like that, you're gonna be out there a little bit quicker.
True.
But my thing is
it's not gonna be as solid. Like
if Kendrick is gonna take 5 years to make an album, I want that thing to be like the best thing.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like
Drake is
he's taking 5 years to do an album, and it's just okay.
And Drake's got to give me more than just singing.
If Drake took 5 years to do an album,
I want to hear Drake talk tough. I want to hear him talk like regular. Like,
I want to hear some real shit from Drake.
Yeah, I want to hear.
Y'all keep coming after him though.
I want to hear some.
If you keep coming after him, he's gonna have to say, "Yo." That's all he's doing.
No excuse. No,
what do y'all think the last real shit y'all heard from Drake? What do you think? Oh, give me one of his. Give me a track that you think
they don't listen
to
Drake.
When he
I really don't.
Oh, I remember the video. I can see it clearly. There's a white background, and that's when he was trying to come a little bit more hard because somebody was fucking with him at the time. I try to remember.
Worst Behavior, maybe.
Dang it. Cause I was bumping. I was like, "Dang, okay, Drake."
Whatever project he did.
What, Jumpman?
Whatever project he did with Pound Cake and all that stuff. Like I had liked that project.
To be honest with you, man, you know my favorite. I think my favorite Drake song is. It ain't On One because that's a big old collab. Probably even this one was a slight collab. Probably Successful. I think he was coming. He was really spitting, coming real. Yeah. Even in that track, he said, "Diss me, you never hear a reply for it." I said, "Damn, I can respect that." Yeah. Then later on, he dissing Meek Millie. Now he came hard at Meek Millie. Now I give him that. Now I was like, "Damn, you don't Meek." I was like, "Meek, you don't mess with this dude here." And Meek could go on Twitter and put out all kind of foolishness. And he said, that's when Man Buster, Twitter figure turn the trigger finger. I said, damn, Drake.
Yeah, that's the only time I think it was during
that hard. And that's the thing, too. That
he only comes hard on those moments.
But people, like, you got to realize, it's like, we gave Drake his props before now.
Yeah.
Like, trust me, like, when he was doing this thing, like, I never was like, damn, boy, like, shit. Like, nah, when he was... But I don't know, it's just calling a spade. And I don't know, when you really a fan of someone, though, I know it's tough, because, like, it's the wrong person talked to me about Young Dolph and Yo Gotti. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be biased because that's how much I like Dolph. Like, I rock with Dolph way harder, even though I grew up on Yo Gotti music. But like now, like I can't even really listen to Yo Gotti now. You know what I'm saying?
Because all the whole stuff that happened between them.
That's how entrenched I am in it. So I understand where he coming from as a fan. Like, I can't really listen to, like I said, I can't listen to certain people because of certain people that I like. So I get it.
Just that invested.
I get it. But that's the difference between a fan and somebody that's just calling a fan square, like me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty objective.
I don't have nothing to lose if Kendrick or Drake. My Kendrick friends could be mad at me. My Drake fans could be mad at me. I wouldn't care. I'd be like, y'all know I don't listen to them boys like that. No way.
You don't get down like OVO Brooks.
I call it.
You don't get down like with the Vaseline like OVO Brooks.
I call it.
Man.
And by the way, let me just say this. Nah, I'm not gonna say it. It's okay.
I'm not gonna stir nothing up. I'm hoping that Drake just come more harder with some lyrics. That's all. That's all I'm really. I just want to see, like, did this evolve him to the point where if he got something to say, it's really going to show a side of him that people going to be like, whoa, he really sat down and took some time to reflect.
Well, he already did it with the freestyle.
I get it, but I still want more, though. Even
She's talking about Drake.
That damn bathroom freestyle, man. And then he can't even put no music out right now because he's beefing with the people.
Yeah, that part, I did feel kind of bad about that. Like,
that's why he's going to be on Party Next Door featuring Drake. That's the only way he can put up.
He said he wasn't going to do that much more featuring with other people. Is that true?
Yeah. You got to
Khaled tried to put some of his music out. He was like, he said no. I forgot what he said. He said must be Drake something.
Drake Bell.
Yeah. From Nickelodeon, innit?
He said Khaled delete that whole post. Apparently, you know what I've been hearing, man? Khaled ain't paying them dudes to be on them. Is he not paying? I don't know. Allegedly.
They probably get points off the project.
Yeah, they probably get.
That's something on the back end.
If it does well,
they get.
Well, all Khaled stuff, because he got a whole bunch of damn features everybody likes, so usually it does well, with that major key and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So okay, so I'm about to say because I know people ain't doing it for the love. They just ain't letting you get rich off the love. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no love in the industry, man.
Hell no.
Damn. All right. See. We're going to have to wrap it up here, but favorite moments from the halftime show. Go.
That's how we ended it?
Yep. Oh, we can talk about other things.
Is it favorite moments from the Super Bowl or favorite moments from the halftime?
Oh,
halftime show. The Super Bowl was garbage.
You think so, really?
I'm warmed up now.
And I ain't gonna lie, I felt like we didn't talk about the Super Bowl enough because it was just like it was just a nice, good old fashioned ass whooping, boy.
Yeah, what was it? Oh my God,
I'm telling you, that shit was glorious.
It was great. But, and I'm a Cowboys fan.
Hey.
I'm a Colts fan.
No, that Super Bowl mommy, my mama be like, get the belt.
I'm telling you, belt to ass.
Man, it had me flapping like my mama whooping my ass or something like that, boy. God damn.
It's like them boy got that ass whooping where it's like, you holler like you...
no song come out.
That's the kind of ass whooping the boys got.
Spank them for 4 quarters straight.
Yep.
But yeah, man.
God dang.
But
once I saw the second quarter, I was like, that's it. I already know how this game goes.
I'll give my favorite moment from the game at halftime. My favorite moment from the game was definitely the pick six. I had liked that. And I had liked when Buddy, I forgot his last name. It was one of the wide receivers. What's the wide receiver name?
Who, Brown?
I think it was.
You talking about the long touchdown?
Yeah.
Oh, no. That wasn't Brown. I you talking about?
You
threw that lob?
Yeah. Because bruh, he was pissed that he had messed up the play before, and then he came back hard. I was like, damn. I said that was hard. So them was my two favorite plays. But as far as the halftime, My favorite part was honestly the Night Like Us because it was the clearest. It was the clearest, and you know that's what the people wanted, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what the people wanted.
Okay.
So, you know,
I feel you.
Very real level of pettiness when he looked at that camera. Was like, say Drake.
Yeah. With a smile.
I was like, damn.
He should have said, say Brooks. He should have said. Green tea.
For the Super Bowl, I just want to say congrats to the Eagles.
Congrats, Philly.
Did a great job.
You know they about to go crazy.
Philly.
Yeah, and I'm proud. That's just momentum. A memento all day through. Beating New Orleans, they came with the colors. Everything was good. As for the halftime, my favorite still was Samuel Jackson narrating. I'm a big storyteller.
I like that.
And I just love when somebody put their stuff in order and all. I love the lights that were in the stands saying game over in different messages.
That was cool.
I had like that part too.
It was a lot of cool moments.
It would have been nice if Sam said, "Motherfucker."
Yeah.
What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
But I'm happy that Kendrick took that way. Yes, it could have been a little bit more, and he done that when he was in Cali and all that too. But you know, Kendrick gonna be Kendrick, and I'm glad he was out there representing PG Lang. Looking forward to see what all that's gonna bring, especially with Dave Free. And I think that was one of my favorite parts, is just the storytelling, the dancing, and pretty much him just looking straight at the camera and saying, "Say Drake," because he already know it's gonna come with some shit. He already knew. So and just looking at the sea just continue, but. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Everybody did a great job, you know. And hopefully we'll see what's up next year.
Yeah.
What's your favorite moment?
I totally agree with what she said, man. The Samuel Jackson as Uncle Sam. You know what I'm saying? Then somebody tried to say that, so y'all ain't reading the message. Uncle Sam, and he supposed to be Uncle Sam and Steven from you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. People been saying that.
Yeah, Steven from Django. And Sammy, and I was like, I don't know if I'm reading.
Uncle Sam and Uncle Ruckus pretty much.
Yeah. See, because it was like, he tell him, no, man, I wouldn't do that, or be light, and then Kendrick could do the opposite and stuff like that, But I like Samuel is one of my favorite actors, man. I like that narrative. I thought it was cool how they formed the American flag and stuff like that. I like the fact that he was trying to send a little message, of course everybody's waiting for Not Like Us, you know what I'm saying? But I'm already used to hearing that, so all that stuff didn't really, it was cool. I mean, I liked it, but I was expecting that. Honestly, I kind of like the fact that they did was All the Stars. Him and SZA, All the Stars, because I really from the Black Panther, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was real cool. They did All the Stars, you know what I'm saying? And just the message, and then of course. Kansas getting their ass whipped, you know what I'm saying? That was the highlight of the whole game for me, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, I'm glad he still took that opportunity to send out whatever message he wanted to. Yeah, most people say, this is my time to bring out all kind of songs, show off and do whatever, but when you got America right there in front of you, and it's not just your fans, or this is not just a hip-hop thing, and it's bigger than that, I agree with him. I agree with him. So, it wasn't the thrilling thing that we need. Is not no Michael Jackson or Prince or something like that. But that, like he said in the beginning, he's like, this is your, the revolution is right here on your television, right time, but you probably picked the wrong guy. He actually said that. Yeah. So he pretty much saying, hey, I'm about to bring some stuff to you probably ain't gonna like, but this is time to have.
Because art is subjective, right? You know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting to hear I'm waiting to hear what he like.
Your face turned on red, damn it.
He was just getting us ready because he knew he wasn't going to deliver. He knew he was going to be sorry, so he was getting us ready. He was like, "Well, if it's not, if it doesn't go well,
we can't do this right now.
I'm just kidding.
We talking about what you like.
What you like, exactly.
That's why I didn't say anything. But you guys,
you already said it.
All right. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, art is subjective. So if people gonna. Not everybody supposed to like art, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's to like it, not everybody supposed to hate it. It's, I remember when I was editing the video for the trailer for Dirty Undercover, and I showed her, I showed Jay, and I showed Frost, right? Each one of them the same amount of clips I got. All three of them had a different take on the same clips. And then Frost is about 74 years old. He literally sat down. You never had Frost?
I met Frost.
Frost literally sat down and started editing. Look, And I remember I had the words popping up because there wasn't no dialogue. Frost was like, what's all this word shit? What's all, you know what I'm saying? But Frost is older. And I actually sat back and I said, you know something? This is art. It don't matter. Not saying that they're wrong. It don't matter. I'm going to just edit the way I want because I'm getting too many different opinions. Yeah. So I'm just to do it the way I want. And then when I put it out, then when Katie and all them everybody else said like, dang, dude, that look good. You know what I'm saying? People didn't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that they were wrong, but literally you, Jay, and Frost, all y'all had a different take on the exact same clips. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, you know, you're damn if you do, you're damn if you don't. You was right about what you feel about the Super Bowl, but Kendrick performance. You, I ain't giving you no damn props. But you was right about what you said. You know what I'm saying? I agree. He could have did some other song at the same time. That's his moment.
Yeah.
Go ahead, OVO Brooks. What you got?
My favorite moment was seeing Jalen Hurts win a Super Bowl because you know he's very low key about it, but he's very pro black, like and so humble. You know.
Be humble.
It was good to see him. That's the only reason why I was really going for the Eagles. But you know, because you know I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, I know you.
I don't really like to see them win low key,
and you won't.
So it's all good.
Yeah, that is y'all
But
you won't win neither.
Yeah. Anyways, you know, that was probably my favorite moment from the game. Favorite moment from the halftime show was when it was over. No, I'm just kidding. No.
That was the truth. That was true.
He
was like, oh, thank God.
I mean, my favorite. There's so many moments. I don't think I have a favorite moment from the halftime show. Like I just liked it as a collective because the moments with, you know, Samuel, the moments where, you know, I mean, even like with the Serena thing, I mean, even though it was kind of like, come on, you know, like that was, you know, it was cool, you know, like I like that, you know, I'll give him props, you know, the American flag thing, the game over, the controller, all that stuff, man, you know, like low key, it was cool. So, but, yeah, anyways.
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Let's leave it at that.
I could go on.
Yeah,
we don't need you to.
We know.
I done forgot some of the other takes I had. So just be glad, because I would have been. I just would have been.
Well, only thing else I gotta say is congrats to Kendrick. You did your thing last year. You started off this year pretty much on fire. So
please retire that song.
From a fan.
His second year performing on the halftime.
Second time.
Retire, not like us, please.
Yeah.
You know what? I will
ride it out. Ride it out. Enjoy yourself.
I was a little tired of hearing it.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie.
I could not hear
on the radio. I just turned. I said, "Oh Lord, not again." Yeah.
I think he might be probably tired of it too.
I'm sure
he just got to do what he got to do.
I'm sure
you know?
he is. I'm sure he is. And now he's going on tour. They gonna want to hear it, and he probably want to do some of the new songs.
He's gonna play it 5 times.
Oh my gosh.
He's gonna be looking at the crowd. He's gonna look at the crowd one night. He's
probably
like, dang, y'all really want to hear this? They're gonna be like, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And to be honest with you, when he did that pop-up show on Amazon, I think the only reason why he did it because the crowd kept asking him to do it over and over again. He said, y'all really want to hear it again? Again? He said, all right, go ahead.
This is what happens when you make a really big hit. You know?
Yeah.
Not everybody can kind of, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what Funkmaster Flex used to do.
Sure
like,
I never seen Drake play 5 songs.
Because he has so many hits.
Back.
But I think that, like, with all this attention, there comes, like, stuff that you probably don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I mean, listen, he hasn't really been in that limelight like this. Nope. This is a whole nother level of, like, you
so
know.
You think he might get burned out? So, I know he definitely.
I think he's already probably will. There.
I know he
honestly.
I think, yeah, I mean,
if
it was taking him long to do the albums before, it's probably going to be a while for this one.
But you know what?
I'm not even trying to be.
What I think is
I'm not even trying to be funny
because he did this new album. Plus, he going on tour. I think you ain't gonna hear from Kendrick for a while.
Yeah, it's gonna be
like, yo. Let me fall back and get up this limelight.
It's necessary though. Like it's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with it because sometimes you need your mental.
Yeah, like he could take a breather.
Yeah, you need your mental space
and get in touch with reality.
This is it. This is the prime moment for Kendrick.
Drake is
the prime moment.
Do you think
he's already done it? I don't know what y'all talking.
I mean, he been gone for a while.
Who, Drake?
Oh,
Drake?
Gone for a while. I don't know. I think
never seen him gone for a while.
I think really what's gonna have to happen for Drake to end everything is people are just gonna have to stop listening.
That ain't gonna happen.
Nah, he's gotta focus on the music side.
People, if these albums come out and they're not doing well at all, You know, I think really it's going to take the people not listening to him for him to be.
That's definitely not.
I think
stop.
on
He's
all
addicted
jokes aside,
to it.
I think he really need to take some time for himself.
He does.
Like I low key,
he does.
He do.
And he's talked about this in his music because I listen to his music. But people keep listening to his songs. People, when he puts out just a regular album, just an okay album, people are still running to go listen to it. Yeah. And he's addicted to that, and that's why he keeps going.
Not only that, man, he's signed to the machine. You know, even though he petitioned, he's still with that label.
Yeah.
He can petition all day long, but did you see they ain't dropping?
He's addicted to success.
He makes so much money.
Yeah,
they still ain't dropping. They be like, he just crying. He be like,
all right, we gotta go.
You know what I'm saying? Don't rush me, man, when I'm talking.
Once again, I'm Brooks.
No, I got more shit to say. I ain't going to damn for
I'm Brooks. What's your name?
Damn, you said
I'm Brooks. What's your name?
Yo, that's funny, man.
No, you got to say OVO Brooks from now on.
I'm OVO Brooks.
That's OVO Brooks, man.
Quaillo Brooks. I meant
Quaillo Brooks.
Sorry. I meant OVO. I meant OVO, but I messed that up. Sorry. Go ahead.
Man, keep that OVO Diddy stuff over yonder, man.
Keep that OVO over yonder.
I ain't trying to go to none of those parties.
What's your favorite rapper want to free? He talking about Kendrick should be saying free Diddy.
What?
That's what Kanye said.
Oh.
Yeah, and he said he hollering at R. Kelly too and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right,
but speaking of the music, man, I got a project coming out.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. Faux Love.
Faux Love.
And I just dropped recently, but my little sister, she actually gave me the good idea. She was like, you should just put out like a quick little EP for the girls and stuff like that. So I don't know. I ain't even had time to like put together no visuals, but I might put together a little something. Might see if Brooks can edit something to me, get some pretty girls with some of my music playing behind it. I don't know.
Ladies.
Something real quick for Friday. But
something to get you moist.
That's what we got going on. And when you're in Savannah, come down to 400 Studios.
Something to get you moist. Moist.
This guy trying to get us taken down.
Yeah, we just had a great...
I trying to get us ratings.
Yeah, we just had a great weekend with Famous Animal TV, so look out for that too. We had a real great weekend. Appreciate everybody that came out to 400 Studios this past weekend. It was dope. Yeah. It's a great experience. I'm going to be bringing more just platforms and stuff down to the low country area. Shout out to Twin D Studios. Between Charleston and Savannah, there's going to be a lot more work being done as far as with the artists and stuff like that. So I'm just happy to be a part of all that situation and stuff going on right now. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Respect.
All right. And
it's your girl Green Tea. Nice to meet you in here again.
That's it. You don't want people to
Thanks
follow
for
you.
Coming out.
Oh no, I'm good.
You good?
Just
like Kendrick, I be dipping too.
She said no.
Take my 5 year.
You ain't got nothing new coming in the works? No.
What's up, man?
Just working on myself.
Hey, you going to get on me with these skits or what?
Oh, you gonna wait till we
okay? Come on.
See, that's what you get. That's what you get.
Now this is gonna be in there.
Yeah, he slandered like the gavel.
All right, this is done. We done hit the time. All right, yo. So this has been a Black Summit. I am Hendricks.
I'm Brooks.
And we are out.
Peace.
Peace.